least we have something going.
Right.
Alright.
This room looks a lot larger on the screen. When you see it
Really?
on- yeah.
Somebody else came in yesterday and I think they said it looks a lot. Oh, wait, no. They said the same thing. They said it looks a lot
Is
larger
this what
on
it
the
was
screen.
last year? Or was it?
Yeah, it was here.
More crowded
Yeah,
last year, wasn't it?
I
The
was
first
like,
year
wow,
I
they got a
was
huge
more
living room.
crowded.
No, this is this is where we did it the first year, which I don't think you ever saw. Was what do you call it? It was in my house and it was pretty small. My living room, probably this wall here, back here, and that's it. Less than that. You know?
It's a nice house.
It is. Oh, that's the tech cam.
Hi, Tech Cam.
Hi, tech cam.
I remember you from yesterday.
Huh?
Good?
If you just lean forward, it's my
Oh,
computer
on
right
the
there.
Okay.
So they can't see the game right now.
We have so many computers running, I'm pretty sure we could start World War III.
That. With the Whopper.
One, two laptops, and I think we got a third one somewhere.
And the only way to stop it is to play tic-tac-toe.
Would you like to play a game?
Thanks for coming, by the way.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. I wanted to come last year. I was 700 miles away.
Oh,
I was like, this is awesome.
it's so much fun. I'm really
It's
glad
just all for good.
it is.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm back.
Yeah, me too.
I missed Connecticut.
Yeah, you can tell Dexter had that outdoor experience because he just sits there and stares at that window.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up, like all like my cats growing up were outdoor cats just because it was easier, but you know, what happens to outdoor cats happens occasionally. I can understand why people keep indoor cats, but my sister has one cat that was raised outdoor and became indoor,
Yeah.
and another cat that was just straight up indoor for birth, and the one that was raised outdoor, it's kind of sad, he'll just sit by the window like all day and just watch.
It's so expensive to have an indoor cat.
Yes,
How-
it is.
Expensive to have an indoor.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's sick.
Right.
Because taking care of the cats is expensive. Unless you get like cat insurance or something. But yeah,
Or return diabetic, but we're paid as money.
that's not bad.
No, it was really helpful.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, you love your cat, and you know something terrible happens, like it's diabetes. Like my mom, she her cat has diabetes and they have to
Oh.
give shots, insulin, you know, all the time.
Our cats were always really healthy, but you know, sometimes a cat would disappear for 2 weeks, and usually it'd come back. And once in a while, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
When I finally got my own cats, they became their own men. Of course, I lived in different area and going out too.
Right.
I'm gonna have to put you on this TV too.
If I need to go down there.
Wait a minute. Your timer actually is probably messed up. Now that I think of it, because I just restarted the computer.
Certainly messed up.
So we're gonna have to try to remember where you were at.
What was it?
I have no idea.
Because I wasn't looking.
Last I looked, it was like 2 hours or something.
Okay.
I totally forgot to. So we'll say 2:30. I'm sure that's right time. Sorry.
Yes.
What I need for my streaming computer is an SSD for when I have to restart it.
That's like on my list of total splurge items that I want. An SSD. That's just like, yeah. If I have the money, and if you get an SSD, you can't get like 100 gig one.
It'll make it so that you wouldn't have to reboot.
You can get a good price on a 500 gig SSD these days.
You would still have to reboot with the SSD. It's just so fast.
It's like instant.
You turn on your computer, you wait a couple seconds, and you're in. It's
Almost like you locked your computer.
And as far as
Yeah.
games and loading time, it's just, you know.
What if I search now? It's still loading probably. So slow. Maybe it's just like keyboard letters. Tara! You look crazy.
She looks tired.
Still waking up and going back to sleep, maybe.
Yeah.
Glad I fixed the toilet then.
Yeah. I'd go this way too.
Hey, someone wants to know how long it took to complete Lego Star Wars.
Oh yeah, we've told
we told them. How long did it take? Yeah, we're still working on that.
You can get your timer back up first, foremost.
How are the points working for the teams? Like, you do a certain goal, and you get a number of points. Or do you do it in a certain amount of time or something? I noticed from Boost.
But the point values are arbitrary and final standings don't matter. It's whose line is it anyway, squad?
Right.
I'll explain it.
Speaking of which, the comic, Colin, what's his last name?
From whose line is it anyway? Colin?
He was in here last night.
Well, not physically.
Well, right. That would have been great.
Is he the real ball guy?
He's the ball cat.
Okay, I know who you are.
Hopefully he's not watching right now, but of course.
Which one is he? The funny one? No, not the funny one. The other guy.
The bald guy.
That's messed up.
Now, if he was here personally, I'd like to think our viewership numbers would have shot up.
You would think so, but you never know. Because you got to get the word out, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
And getting the word out is like the hard part, because people don't.
I was
There's
thinking
too much
someone should call like one of those
stimulation.
TV stations. Love stories like this.
You would think so. I'll tell you, if my camera up there works right now, I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah, we played this game.
Slow everything is.
So I hooked up that RetroPie and I was downloading all these. Well, the emulators are already part of it. So
Yeah.
I started downloading ROMs for the N64. And I gotta say, I don't like it.
You don't like what?
I like all the Mario games until they made it 3D. And it's just like, I don't know,
You
it's
didn't
like they
like
tried
that?
too hard to make it 3D. And it's, I don't know. I like the side-scrolling better for those Mario games. Although I was only like 2 minutes into it,
Yeah.
but it's like when the Nintendo 64 came out, it's like they tried too hard to make every game a 3D game.
Yeah.
And so many of them were just awful.
Yeah, there's a Donkey Kong 64. I didn't even know that.
Oh,
That one's like the worst.
Well, Superman 64.
Oh, you're right. But I mean, worst of all
Yeah,
time.
I've never
Oh,
played that
right.
game, but I know that's listed as one of the 10 worst games of all time. Usually number 1.
Can't say I've played it. I've only heard the legends. Maybe I should just play that just for the sake of,
Just to see what
just like watching a really terrible movie.
Yeah.
Let's go on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
And usually number 1 best is Ocarina of Time, which I haven't played yet.
That. Yeah. Yep.
But I just finished the first 2 Zeldas, and now to get into that one, like, it's 3D. It's weird.
I could totally believe Ocarina of Time. I would not put up too much of an argument for best game of all time. Now.
Yeah, usually I'll go and just Google like what everyone thinks of all time. That one's
Best video
Usually
game
number
of
one.
all time. That's a discussion.
do X for the PC is usually number one of all time.
Same problem I had yesterday here. There we go.
So it would seem that there's no shortage of places to charge my phone.
That's weird.
Oh yes, there's no.
USB ports aplenty.
Yeah.
We have no shortage of adapters here. If you need to charge something, we can probably do it.
Waiting for my wireless charger to come in.
Unless you've got a DeLorean sitting outside.
What size are they? Small? I've never had so much hate for software. So much hate in my heart. Close this. And we reconnect you. And we are the right side. And we open OBS, which is already open, which is fully part of it. Looks like it might be the right. No.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
how far are we?
We're 6 hours in.
No, I'm.
Oh, and I don't know. I'm trying to fix that camera issue that I had yesterday.
How far are we from Jana finishing Donkey Kong? What is it?
I'm doing well.
Like,
Not too bad.
cool. Panda.
Good morning. So I
I filled this back up.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome of you. So I'm fixing the picture problem,
The what?
the Logitech problem that I couldn't fix yesterday. We're on tech cam over there right now.
Perfect word.
Coffee tea.
I had this working a minute ago.
Oh, that's restarting our computer.
Yeah, I really want to.
Pongo! We're fixing a camera issue.
Is the tech cam actually on stream?
Yeah. Yeah, we are down. We are fixing a camera issue, Pongo. One of the main streaming camera does not want to be full size.
But it's not on.
I just restarted the computer. Can you hear us, by the way? Because we're kind of far from the mic.
I'm gonna say that his okay, at least he can hear you well enough.
I explained it useless to Jana, so first I did say spring.
No, you can talk to him at a normal
Okay.
tone.
Hey, Gino. Good morning. Gino looks tired.
Well, forever.
Erica, that's how they got up.
You can go a few different ways.
Oh, I had enough money from that.
I was wondering what the coins were for.
Yeah, for upgrades.
Just playing all these retro games, jumping and collecting all the coins and Mario. There's no reason for the coins.
Hey, extra lives. As we learned last night, extra lives can be vital.
You can get extra lives with the coins.
Yeah, in Mario, if you get 100, you get an extra life.
Oh, alright.
So that could have been useful last night. Game over repeatedly.
Wish I'd been here upstairs.
It was exciting. No,
I heard
it took way too long, but whatever. I
I
enjoyed
heard
it.
it was a good game.
I liked it.
Which one was it? Mario?
Mario 1. Like the original. I did it basically played out exactly how I wanted it to, or expected it to, which was I'm going to warp to at least try and make this look remotely close. So I only lost by like 4 or 5 minutes instead of forever. Considering I skipped half the game, that really reflects well on Hobson.
To be immune to it, you have to do it.
I assume you've like rehooked everything and all that. I assume you've rehooked everything and all that.
What do you mean rehook?
Like reconnected all the hardware.
Yesterday I was repeatedly doing that. So.
So it doesn't even look like the camera's getting power at this point.
Wait, is this game based off the secrets of the Secret Skull?
No, it's DA.
This? No, this is Kung Fu Panda.
Or the first one, or the first movie.
I think that was the secrets of the Secret Skull.
Well, when in the Kung Fu Panda history this thing came out? Because to see what story they're telling. So the camera's the thing that has the USB extender on. I'm sure it's a dumb question, but did you already is that how that was supposed to go?
No.
Cool.
So I'll show you what's kind of
You just
wrong.
fell and survived.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought you were dead.
So
Time
here's
saves.
kind of like what's going on. I'll show you. So reconnect.
Time save right there.
No, it's not one. It's a reconnect. So I'm walking. Bring it.
No, that's fine.
I uninstalled the drivers a second ago, so
I'm actually so bad.
Still, let's consider it.
should have picked up I should have reinstalled the drivers.
Should be reinstalling the drivers.
Should be.
Well, it's not getting you in power to the camera still. There's the light's not turning on, so it's like.
It could be the USB, but the problem is I can't get that wire to the computer. I don't think. Let me see. There's just no way.
You've reseated the other. I assume you've already tried reconnecting the other end. Which is the most
Yesterday. I'm gonna plug it into a different port.
Yes, use
Yeah,
the
little
whooshy
things.
finger.
should.
You know what I mean? It didn't even.
Yeah, it's installing drivers now.
It's
That
Step
was a
one.
save. I didn't need that. We should. That was a save. See, I fall down here. I don't live.
Pandas can't swim.
That too. Pandas cannot swim. At least Poe cannot swim. Pandas can swim.
I've never seen a panda try to swim. I don't know.
In the third movie, they swim. Which, if you haven't seen, I would.
I wonder
It's really good.
why there's two.
Can you turn around?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I.
If you try to jump when you're swinging backwards, will you go that way?
This is that point where I'm like, how do I turn around?
Did not reinstall them.
It's weird.
I think it's the wire,
I'm not that much.
the extender.
There's a
See, like, the
staple
shoulder
right down the
buttons,
road.
like,
Theoretically, when it's open, you can like try to run and grab a new USB thing.
What? Not that one. Alright, Poe, what'd you do?
Yeah, the problem is, I think I can.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Yes.
Alright, so
Well, that's not bad. We have a picture. Problem is, it knows it's a USB device. It's just not the right drivers. So now the picture is not correct. See what I mean? You're cut off.
that's fine. That's better than.
Better than nothing, yeah, but it was better last night. I'm gonna try it. Put it back in. What do you think, Carol?
Don't go crazy, Tara. Well, make your tummy upset.
What do you think, Carol? Is there anything that we can use as a USB plug? Just give me a little link here.
Oh, this is dark chocolate.
Yeah, I have another extender, but it's like a USB 1.0.
That doesn't seem like it.
We might reinstall the drivers for us, so.
I don't really know if this is a Win 10 problem as much as the like hardware Hydra problem of there's just way too many little like connections plugged in, way too many points of failure.
Yep.
I know it's traditional for people to blame Windows, especially newer Windows for things, but
Oh,
this does
somebody's
not
saying
look
that.
like that.
Nougat.
Your mom's a nougat.
It's awesome, whatever.
Alright.
Oh, where is it? I'm just phone. It's me.
Jen, I'm sorry.
No problem.
You have a guess as to who it is?
Hey,
Hey, you.
Nancy.
It's not me.
That was not.
I don't know if there were. It wouldn't have been. I don't think that there would have been a Windows update that was taken because we've had the camera running on the same machine for the last several days. So it's been working on this version of Windows already.
Anyone else want Burger King?
Oh,
Yeah. Alright. So what do you want?
what is it, breakfast time? What time is it?
Yeah, it's breakfast time.
I don't know what they have for
A
breakfast.
sandwich?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, just get a croissant sandwich too. What do you want to drink or anything?
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. You want bacon or sausage? Sausage.
You gotta get the king?
Yeah, she's stopping by Burger King to get food.
Cool. What,
Yo. Here, if you could take orders while I fix stuff. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hi, he must be Randy. This must be Randy. Hi, Randy. No, not much. So, I don't know. Are there any other people or just me?
Oh.
Or
Bacon, egg, and cheese for sandwich.
you would like a bacon, egg, and cheese for sandwich? Yeah. Okay. Jana would like a bacon, egg, and cheese for sandwich.
My order's in, huh?
Holy crap! What did you just say? Why does this phone sound like I'm using a tin can? What the hell?
It's Brandy. She likes to be on speakerphone.
Oh, okay.
She likes to do things like follow the law and stuff.
Bacon, egg, and cheese
Because
for sandwich.
she's driving.
What would you like to drink, Jim?
Now we're getting somewhere. Look at that.
No.
Not sure.
Wait, really?
White coffee?
She says
I
that.
thought you just said. Did you say no? It looks good.
No, I said, you would think so, is what I said.
Bacon, egg, and cheese for sandwich.
I mean,
Actually sounds
somewhere.
good.
I don't
Do
know.
they have
We're
anything
getting
else psycho behind it?
You would think so. That looked good.
Yeah, I got thrown for a loop at the delivery.
So
I don't know why
that
it
means that well, the hardware is working and the hardware is talking to the computer. Those are two
Yeah, I
important
can't
things to
think of
know.
anything else
Yeah.
like that besides it.
The
I don't know if
So,
I've ever eaten breakfast.
you saw it on the Logitech software, right?
Yeah.
The Logitech software also recognized it as a widescreen, which is awesome. But still not picking up here, right?
If you want to screw with your layout,
I always get the
You know what?
you could
Alright, sure, I'll go with the bacon, egg, and cheese.
I just realized
if
something.
you want to screw with the layout a little bit, instead, if it's not, if OBS isn't recognizing the camera correctly, why don't you do why don't you do the just like a direct screen capture from the Logitech software for that region?
It's
instead
what I
of,
did yesterday. That's why I'm trying to fix it today.
like it's super fast, but that's the best way to do it in this
It's a
situation.
workaround. I hate it.
Thanks, guys, for explaining that.
Yeah. Workarounds are sometimes all you've got.
It is probably the only option we have.
You can, but I'm,
Trying to go forward.
yeah, I'm not really trying to get everything all the time.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're working on some stuff, so we're a little bit less interactive right now.
One thing I did was better. At least before, it wouldn't even get like a good like size to it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Now the size is better.
I assume you've tried actually just restarting OBS entirely. I know you'll have to take the stream down for a second to do it, but it seems like now the problems with
Yes,
OBS
he's
not
getting
taking
a
the
sausage.
hardware or taking the feed in correctly. So have you tried restarting
You can
OBS?
actually do that.
Yeah.
Because in our
I wasn't
history
aware of
we've
that
had to
either.
do that.
Yeah.
They had the sausage.
It just restarted it. Let's try it one time. But
Add a-
stream's not
can you
going down.
add
It's
a
running tech now.
pint of lard on there too?
Oh, right. That's all the speakers right now.
Yeah. So when you're talking to them,
I'm sure you need to
they
add
might
it.
not be able to hear you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we don't have widescreen. We lost the ability to have widescreen.
I would rather have
Like
widescreen
something
with a
with
workaround
the
than
King Burgers?
widescreen without it. Wait, you don't have to all your layouts.
Yeah. We're gonna do what you say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because she looks about as awake as
Let's
I
do
am.
it one more
and she's
time.
digging in the bowl as though she's trying to find something treasure in the bottom of it right now. So.
But I'm beginning to think I made a mistake bringing more candy because
Sarah,
it's
did
going to
you
make
actually
all
say
of it
something
go
you wanted,
away.
or were you just digging there?
I'm looking for a Twix.
She's looking for a Twix, so I think that's probably...
Twixes are the best.
Sarah, please don't make yourself sick.
Twix
Don't
are
make
right.
me regret buying
Does anyone
them.
else want something from Burger King, or are we done?
I'm all set, thanks.
There you go.
I think I was the first order.
You were the first order?
I hope it wasn't forgotten.
This is the game
When we started
on
yesterday?
keyboard, right?
Like,
Yes, that's the guy who
you
did
ready
it.
to go?
Okay, cool.
I think we're also in a chat, that's the way to go.
Yeah, Jana, me, and Han. And yourself, obviously, if you want.
So we do have his, or the order for,
What do you feel like having?
why do you need me?
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, that's so much, that's the best we've got.
That's it. I'm done.
What's wrong with, yeah, that's fine. That's A-okay.
Lord. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave here for what she...
Come on, Harley, you know this. The biggest and most important sign of being an IT professional is accepting a workaround that's good enough. You know how this works.
That's what she does when she calls from.
Just because it doesn't go the way you want it to go does not mean it didn't work.
Wow. It's speakerphone. It's